made it. So this is Aneroid Lake. This is in the Wallowa National Forest in Oregon. This took me probably 5 hours to get up here today. It's a 6.5 mile hike, and it's a place I came to when I was about 15 with my dad. So it's been a long time since I've been here, but it's exactly how I remember it, and it's awesome. It's really beautiful. So anyways, I'm gonna set up camp here. I'm probably gonna put my tent right there. I brought the OneTigris hot tent, and after I set up the tent there, there's already a fire pit built right here, so I just gotta cut up some wood and get a fire started and cook some dinner. I'm starving. It's about 7:45 right now, and it's starting to get chilly. It's only 58 degrees Fahrenheit, and I worked up a sweat coming up here, so I need to change into some different dry clothes. But yeah, this is it. So I'm gonna get started. So it's not going to be very cold tonight. Maybe the low 40s or high 30s, but mosquito. I brought this anyways because I thought we were going to have a ton of snow up here, but it's still cold enough where it'll be nice to have a fire. I won't mind it in here. So anyhow, that's why I brought it. It weighs an extra 4 pounds, so it was kind of a long haul up here with all that weight, but it'll be nice tonight when I'm not cold. I got this new Life Straw water bottle. Pretty nice. Haven't tried it yet, but you just fill it up with water and then you just drink through the spout like normal and it filters the water. Which is perfect because I'm out. I drank it all. I only brought 2 liters because I didn't want to overdo it. I say that, but I packed 60 pounds of stuff, so. This water looks pretty clean anyways, but you don't want to take any chances because the last thing I want this far away from my car is to get sick. 6 miles from my car. So yeah, that's it. You're just supposed to let it set for, I think you said like 10 seconds and then you can drink on it. See what it tastes like. Tastes like water. Crazy. Yeah, tastes just like regular water. Sweet. I like it. Alright, so as you can see, we got lucky. There's already a fire pit here and some logs. So all I have to do is cut them up, and I think I'll use these for this fire out here because they're already burnt. And I'll find some other stuff laying around for the stove for later tonight. The rules for this wilderness, they say you can't cut down any trees, even if they're dead. So they've got to be on the ground and dead. Thankfully, there's a lot laying around here. So yeah, I'm going to get started cutting this up. It's starting to get dark. I've got some fajitas I'm making for dinner tonight. So needless to say, I'm starving from all that hiking. I'm going to get this chopped up, get a fire going, start cooking. So a lot of people ask me lately why I use this knife to split wood instead of a hatchet or an axe. I actually have a couple of reasons. One is I'm trying to save on weight. I already had 60 pounds in my pack today, so adding a hatchet would be another pound or two that I really don't want to carry around. The other thing is this knife is heavy. Like, it's heavy duty. It's really versatile. I can use it for cooking, for cutting wood, you know, for preparing food. I use it to eat with. It's got a lot of uses, and it's really not that hard to cut the wood or to split the wood with this. And to be honest with you, the first place I saw it done like that is on Lone Wolf 902's channel. If you haven't checked out his channel, you should check it out. He's really good. I've learned a lot from him. But yeah, that's how he splits his wood, with a knife, using a baton to hit it. That's why I do it. Saves weight, and it's really not that hard. And yeah, I don't know, it's kind of fun. I like doing it. It's different. It's almost therapeutic. You get to beat the crap out of it. I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's how I feel. Alright, I'm gonna start getting dinner ready. Tonight I'm making fajitas. My tortillas, my bell peppers and onions. We got lime, some cheese. Ooh, some chicken, seasoned. And tonight I'm going to cook all this with tinfoil on the fire. It's one of my favorite ways to cook when I'm camping. Pretty easy. I don't know if this is the politically correct name for them, but I always heard them called hobo packs. A lot of times when I'm taking my kids camping, I'll pre-make these at home and then bring them on the trip. So all I have to do is take them out of the cooler and throw them in the fire, and dinner's ready in a few minutes. But I thought I'd wrap them up myself out here today. So basically I just take 2 sheets of heavy duty tinfoil. So I got 2 here. And then just throw the ingredients in there. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot of peppers. Alright. Yeah, that's a lot. See if we can fit it. This will be interesting. So wrap them up. Like so. And then flip it over. Seal it on this end. I'm poking the holes in it. So that's the vegetables. And we'll do your chicken. All I did is mix that around with some fajita seasoning. That smells good. I'm starving. All I've eaten today is a couple of granola bars and a couple hard-boiled eggs. That's it. Now we'll wait for the fire to burn down a little bit, so we got some hot coals, and then we'll set those on there and get them cooking. I'm pretty sure this stuff is done now. It's been cooking for a while. I like to cook it a little bit extra now that, well, ever since I got food poisoning on Mount Adams. I don't ever want to do that again, especially 6 miles away from my car. I got lucky last time. I wasn't very far, maybe 3 miles away from the car, but anyways, here it is, my fajitas. Hopefully this turned out good. This sure smells good. Ooh. Ooh. Good. It's hot. Go figure. Oh, that smells so good. That's good. That is so good. Wow. That lime really makes it taste awesome. It was really good. I was so hungry. I had a hard time making it up here. The last mile or so, man, I kept stopping every 100 feet just to rest. I'm used to carrying 40 or 45 pounds. And I hike 6, 7, 8 miles all the time. It's not anything new. But this is the first time I've gone this far with a 60-pound pack. It was more than 60 pounds. It was about 63 pounds. But it's a steep trail too. I think it was 3,100 feet elevation gain over 6, 7 miles. So, yeah, it was 60 plus pounds. That got me. Plus, I had only eaten, like I said, 2 granola bars and a couple hard-boiled eggs. Had some coffee this morning before I left. But, see, I left the parking lot at 2 p.m. this afternoon, thinking I was going to get up here at 5:30 at the latest, 3.5 hours. I didn't get up here till almost 7:30. So, a little late. But, I made it. Got everything set up. It's a beautiful night. The moon's out, clear skies. You can see the stars. I'll show you guys a shot of that before I go to bed. But yeah, this is beautiful. It brings back so many memories. So me and my dad came here when I was 15. I'm 37. You do the math. That's a long time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. I don't know what it is. There's something about eating outside anyways. Especially by a campfire. Everything just tastes different. It tastes better. Maybe I'm crazy. It's 10:45. It's late. It's really late. I'm tired. As soon as I finish up eating, cleaning up, I'm gonna go set up my bed. There's these little, or no, they're not little, there's these big black ants crawling around everywhere. And I brought a hot tent with no bottom, no bug net, so I keep having them crawling all over me, sitting down here, and I'm sure I'll have them crawling all over me in my sleep too, so that'll be fun. They haven't bit me yet. Knock on wood. So I need to hang my food up in a tree so the bears don't get it. Just gonna use some paracord because I don't need the bears trying to get in my tent. Because no one wants to hear me scream like a little kid, and that's what'll happen. Alright, I'm gonna try to get that branch. Oh, bullseye. There it is, safe from the bears. So I love this sleeping bag. It's from a company called Hike and Bike. It's a 0 degree Fahrenheit bag. It's goose down, but it's cheap. It's only like $250, which is pretty cheap for an 800 fill goose down sleeping bag. Actually, I used this on Mount Rainier, and when it was in the single digits, and I stayed plenty warm. It's a little overkill right now, but it's the lightest bag I have for this trip, so that's why I'm using it. You can see the moon is out right now. On camera it looks like a full moon, but it's really only half a moon. But it's pretty beautiful. It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Not too cold. What a day. I'm tired. But it's a good tired. I should sleep pretty good tonight, hopefully. I usually don't sleep very well. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's a waterfall in the background. Sounds pretty cool. So it was 50. Now it's 76.8. So 77 with that stove on low. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll catch you guys in the morning. I might sleep in, so we'll see. I'd like to catch the sunrise, but I don't know when that's going to happen with all these mountains around. It could be kind of late. We'll see. I'm usually up with when the sun comes up anyways, so it starts to get light outside, I usually wake up. Alright. I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning. I slept pretty good.
One of my tent pegs came out of the ground last night, but yeah, tent stayed up. It's 54 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Oh, it's not bad. Sun's out. It's what time is it? It's about 7:20. I slept in quite a bit. I normally get up at 5, so that's late for me. I couldn't help it. You can hear the waterfall in the background, and the birds chirping. It was just relaxing. So I'm gonna get up and make some breakfast.
Alright, I'm going to make a tripod for the fire, so all you need for this is three fairly straight branches, about 5 feet long each. And what we're going to do, get them even at the top. Take about 5-6 feet of paracord, or whatever kind of twine you have. And I'm going to start off by making a little overhand knot at the end, and then another overhand We're not going to complete it. Okay. Then wrap that around this end. Put the other end through. As you tighten, it cinches down pretty good, like that. Except for I want to move it a little bit farther down, about here. All right. Now what we're going to do is weave these in and out. So you're going to go over, and you want these really tight too. And then you go under the next one, go under this one again. Over this one. You just keep weaving them back and forth like this. Probably 3 or 4 times. Alright, so we got 3 wraps on each. So now what you want to do is wrap in between to cinch them tighter. You're going to go about 2 or 3 times around each of these. Remember to get them as tight as you can. So I got 2. I'll come up to the next one. Same thing, wrap around about 2 times, 2 or 3 times. All right. Now I'm just going to go back around one more time for good measure. All right. I'm going to tie it off. I'm just going to do, let's see, I think I'll do a clove hitch here. So now that you've got it tied together, you just kick this middle one out over your fire, so. Now that we got the tripod up, we want to get a hook to hang down in the middle so you can hang your pot or whatever, from here. So This one's a little ugly, but we can trim it up and it'll work perfect. So I'm gonna save this hook right here and cut the rest off right here. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we got a good hook right there. We don't need it very long, probably like right here. We'll tie the rope around here. So we're just going to cut these off right about here so there's still something for the rope to wrap around. Or not. Sorry, this will work just fine. Alright. I'm going to use that same knot that I showed you before. Do an overhand like that. Make another overhand, but don't close it all the way. Like that. Take the other end, and I made this paracord probably 10 feet long. I'll show you why here in a little bit. But yeah, so go through the end. And cinch it tight. There. So it'll hang down from the middle just like that. Alright. So now we're just going to hang this over the edge. And it'll hang down over the fire like that. Then you can raise or lower it. And the reason I left this so long is because you can tie it off to a tree when you get the length you want. Tie it off. This will work perfect. It tastes good. I got a late start. It's already 10:15. Late breakfast. Jeez. Getting swarmed by flies over here. Well guys, that was fun. It's time to go home. I'm tired. Got about 6 miles, 7 miles to go. It should be easier going downhill, but anyways, it was good. Good camp trip. I think I'll come back up here. I'll catch you guys later.